Right.
And we had to draw pictures.
Right.
What's up, people? How are you doing today? Definitely wanted to make sure I was on today. mostly because I didn't want to get yelled at. Not big on getting yelled at about not streaming when I'm supposed to. Alright. I think we're going to be able to finish this character today. Unless, of course, you guys get me on some major rant where I don't, I can't focus again. I'm known to do that. Alright, let's put this over here. Put that over there. Alright, drop this. So I've been thinking about trying out a new layout mostly because of the stream avatars, right? Like I want to make sure that you guys can see them and whatnot, but after going back and looking at them, they're kind of big on the screen, right? And it should be about what we're doing, right? What we're creating, more so than the avatars running back and forth. I mean, I know they're cool and all, but I'm just saying. So I might be changing things up a little bit to try and still allow you to have that full size so they're nice and big, but then, kind of get rid of some stuff. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, so we pretty much got everything drawn up. Right, so now we just, how long is my layers here? Of course I have way too many layers. Oh, that's right, I didn't finish that yet. I really should put these together. Wow. Okay, found where I wanted to go. Talking to yourself. Good evening. No, I was talking to the people who are in the chat. Normally, if I'm talking to myself, it's just very true. I'm like, oh yeah. But no, I was trying to, talk to people. Be like, hey, dang it. Just trying to you really wouldn't see that, would you? No, you would. Okay, so we'll put it out to about there. Okay. Mostly what I was saying is that I might be changing up some of the format of the overlay, try and get the stream avatars further down so that they're not really taking over the screen, so you can see what in the world I'm doing. So if that means that if we start a new layer and we go, because you don't need it that big, it would be roughly like that. We'll just follow this down, like so. And okay. Alright, this allows us to really copy and paste. Go bam, like so. And then we can take, not that one, this one? No, this one. Okay, we can take this one and throw that in the trash. Alright, so we've got that. Now we just need to come in and give it a little bit. Hoping to finish up this character today. Been taking a long time. But you missed it, Miss Ebony. I was like, hey, we're streaming. And the main reason I'm streaming, made sure I came on is because I didn't want to get yelled at again. Mainly. Oh yeah, normally at the beginning parts, nobody talks to me. And so like, oh yeah, we're kind of here, but there will have lurkers. I'm always checking. Oops. Definitely appreciate it. Oh. Getting messages. How have you been? How have you been since Wednesday? Hope that you've been okay. I was using your hype emote in other chat rooms. I have to nice. Nice. Oh, I keep forgetting. We're like, oh, we got all kinds of new emotes. Super emotes. Was that your DJ friend? Spinning the musics. Busy, but well. Yourself? Oh, I've been good. I've been pretty good. Went to a convention yesterday. The first one that I've tabled since the pandemic hit. It's pretty fun. I enjoyed it. I don't know. I brought my kids. What's up, Skip? Thanks for the host, man. I don't know if my kids actually took kindly to it. So, oh man, where in the world? Okay, come on now. History. What are we doing? There we go. There we go. Okay. Skipping DMs. Oh, really? Of course. Maryland. All of Maryland. We don't care. We're going to take all of it. Welcome back. Welcome back. How's it feel to be back home? I went to the art store and bought stuff I don't need. Is that ever really true? It's just stuff you don't need at the current moment. But let's be honest, you need it. Because if you didn't need it, you wouldn't have bought it, right? Pretty good. There's actually things to do and places to go. Here until next Monday. Not tomorrow, but the Monday after that. Well, then you better come through because you know if she's on, See Money is watching and now officially knows that you are too close not to come by and say hi. So, I'm just saying. You let us know, man. You let us know. Oh, it's almost done. We're almost done. Almost finished. Just a couple more things. Here. Here. Did you tell Miss Ebony? You should tell Miss Ebony. My big thing is, did you hear that Skip is back in the Baltimore? Thunder Keys, what's up? Kind of like me and yes. I just wanted to apply my retail therapy. I hear that. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Okay. Go. What did I do? Well, good things for him. Well, I think he's going to do great things. He's going to the place he really wants to go work. So I think he's going to be in a good spot. It's crooked, isn't it? And this is technically supposed to come out like so. So we gotta erase this. Right, so like that. And I think we're gonna have to pull this back a little bit. Pull that down. It doesn't look right for some reason. Like I'm not feeling it. I don't know, I guess I could. Huh? I guess. Alright, so now we should be good, right? See what that still doesn't look right to me. I don't think that this, oh maybe, look at that. It does actually kind of make it better. Right? Maybe not like so. I think this might just be too much, and that's why that's throwing me. That might be why it's throwing me. If your art supplies are not taking over, do you even have enough? Probably not. This still is not as angled as I'd want it to be. So Skip, man, what's the plan while you're here? You just relaxing? Just gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna do anything because, you know, all hell's about to break loose when you gotta do all the other things? Arting? Okay. Toon Boom tutorials are... I have a small lane to my door. That's all that matters. As long as there's some way for you to get to where you need to go. There we go. All right. It's close, but so we're gonna save, and we're gonna go ahead and close all these things up.
He's gonna bring chocolate upstairs. If you want to bring a snack too, you can. No, but you can get a small bag of Takis from there and make yourself happy.
Okay, now comes the fun part. Because I can't attack one digit. Don't come after me. I didn't do anything to you.
How was Digit doing?
How is who?
How was Single Digit doing?
I don't know. He's not here.
I didn't know if you talked to him.
He apparently he's doing fine.
I like it.
Yeah, he's doing fine. He streamed. Remember? We listened to him. That was this week?
Yeah, but you guys are stupid.
Oh, well, there's that. He's fine. It's my next quarter squares full pivot. Oh, full pivoting. Kaiser and I were talking today about how I need more space in a heat press. Yes, more space for a heat press. Heck yeah. That would be awesome. More space from where? I don't know. Y'all got land? The boss is always talking about adding like a trailer to the outside or something, you know? So you could always do that. Give it like a full
I know, I don't know if I want that.
a full, you know, have a full escaped studio. So then you have to leave the house,
But you can still come home for lunch.
but you could still come home for lunch. Yeah. Oh no! Where? Our friends are going back and forth about gerbils because more equipment is wanted.
You mean guinea pigs?
Yeah, sorry. Yes, guinea pigs, not gerbils. Sorry.
Just because I call them all rats doesn't mean
Sorry.
they don't have dignity
Sorry.
to maintain here.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
They could put a trailer out back and have a place just for their guinea pig.
Oh, so you could definitely do that. Trailer out back for the guinea pigs.
So now Brian's really gonna hate us. You forgot his pie, and I'm enabling kicking.
I sure as heck did forget that pie. That was just, you came back and was like, that's just messed up. I can't believe I did that. I'm so sorry.
What should I have for snack?
They were Funyuns.
I know.
That's probably where I would have went.
Nothing sounds worth it.
That might be true. I'm super sorry.
I want steak and mashed potatoes. Can we have that tomorrow?
Yes. I was like, I can manage steak and mashed potatoes tomorrow. Let's see. I love your wife, but she's an enabler.
It's my one true superpower.
And it's like, well, you know what? I cannot argue that.
No, in my bedroom, buddy. Go on. I'll be right up. I was trying to find what kind of snack I wanted, but I cannot help myself.
I told Skip since he's in Baltimore, he has no excuse. He needs to come see us because he's only here until next
No,
Monday.
He's here to see his family, and his niece misses him terribly.
I know. Just saying. Well, honestly, he was worried about you.
Me?
Yeah, because he said, at one point he said, if I don't come by and say hi, just at least for a little bit, I think your wife will kill me.
No.
So,
Just pretend.
so you know.
I adore Skip.
All right, so now we're gonna change this into a black and or white, or grayscale I mean, and then we're going to take out, I know, everything. Everything. He said, ah, those were my words. Skip.
What? You being...
No, that you would kill him.
I would not. I would just pretend to cry.
Oh,
Might be worse.
I think that's worse. Said you would pretend to cry. That's just...
But he doesn't love me anymore.
That's that harsh when you get the crybaby tears. It's like, oh my goodness, no. All right, bam. All right, we can finally start adding some color. What the heck is this? Oh. Multiply. There's not a lot of color, is there? Oh, can't do that yet because I need to get this modified. I forgot. I need to put this modified spider web. So it's the idea is that it's an actual modify or a graphic spider web because he's all spidery, you know. So we're doing a modified spider web. So that would be here if that's this one. So we'd have one comes here. Comes like so. And then there'd be another one that would come up like to here. Skip, have you watched the new Masters of the Universe yet? I just finished binge watching it today. Or anyone for that matter. Has anyone finished watching it? Nope. What'd you think? Oh, I loved it. It's like I want part 2. Like I need me some part 2. Cause it's 10 episodes. Like the idea is that it's 10 episodes long, but they've only done 5, or they only released 5. So, like, I'm hooked. You know, I'm like I'm hooked. I want it. I like it. I know there's a lot of people who are hating on it for some odd reason, but I think it's great. I mean, I normally don't binge shows. Like I don't binge shows at all, but I watched that whole thing. I was like, "Oh yeah, we're watching this." Got a review on Snake Eyes. I have heard some things from people that I trust, but I don't have a review yet because I'm gonna go into the movie theater when there's less people, because I mean, I don't know what they were thinking by only allowing it to be in the movie theaters. I think that was a stupid idea, but I guess they're in cahoots with the movie theaters to get people in. But I was like, I don't know how I feel about having to go to the movie theater. That's my biggest gripe. But I heard, I mean, it's no Gone with the Wind or Casablanca. It's a G.I. Joe movie, but it was good. So that was good enough for me. I'm like, all right. So, oops. No. Oh my goodness. So I've realized I need an inker. I need to train my kids to ink my stuff so that I can get to this comic and keep moving forward. Right? Like I can ink my own stuff when I need to, but for the big stuff, we're just like, here, you do it. Or the opposite, but it will be based on your opinion. Really? Huh. I haven't really heard. I mean, you know, you hear the typical stuff. It's a G.I. Joe movie. What's up, single digit? What's up? What's up? Oh, dang it. Also need to get this shoe up in here. How's it going, man? How you feeling? Did you get to the gym on Saturday like you said you were? I mean, you know, you dealing with all that stuff you was dealing with. Here's what I heard. If you're expecting a movie that's G.I. Joe the cartoon, you're going to hate this movie. Oh. If you're expecting something true to the 80s canon, you'll hate this movie. If you want a great samurai flick with loose interpretations of G.I. Joe character, this is for you. So, here's the thing. So, with the trailer, I know that they have changed the canon of Snake Eyes. Where he's come from, the fact that he's Asian, right? It's like, yes, they've changed things because it never should have been. I'm sorry. And this is a rant that we had before, which stopped me from drawing for hours. But the fact that you're going to tell me that some random blonde-haired, blue-eyed orphan kid stumbles into the most, you know, elite ninja clan, gets accepted, which is fine, right? They're like, we're going to take him in. It's like, all right, cool, whatever. And somehow is the best. The best. Come on. And you couldn't have just been like, look, it's an orphaned Asian kid. You couldn't have just gave everyone that? Nah. So they're changing it up. And, you know, I'm like, all right, I'm okay with that. Like, I think it works better. When you go, it's, you know, it is an Asian, this person is an adult, kind of, and has already established themselves. They can fight a little bit. And it's more or less a character building story, you know, and they're trying to establish Cobra, they're trying to establish everyone else, and it just so happens to all coincide with Snake Eyes' journey and Storm Shadow's journey and stuff like that. Like, I'm okay that they changed the story. Oh, yeah, I think it just fits better that way. I've not seen it. I went across my Twitter feed. Okay, the person who posted it loved the movie. Yeah, I mean, I think with every movie, you know, there's gonna be something. It's just like the Masters of the Universe show that's on Netflix right now. There's so many people who hate it. I mean, not like, you know, it's not for me. I mean, hate it, and it's just like, why? Well, it doesn't do this or it doesn't do that, and I'm like, this is great. Why do we need a black He-Man? Why not? You know, the person was never established before. Why does it matter? Like, why are you... I think you're angry about the wrong stuff. But, you know, people are holding on to nostalgia and they're like, this is what needs to happen. It's like, if you say so, man. And trust me, I'm a nostalgia person. Like, I tried to do that myself when it was the Thundercats that came out in the 2000s. I was like, this cartoon's gonna suck because it doesn't look like my Thundercats, right? And then my kids were like, can we watch it? And I'm like, I don't know if I want to watch it. You know, I was being stupid. And then I watched it because my kids wanted to watch it, and it was like, holy crap, this is great. Like, I don't know what I was worried about. As soon as you can let go of the idea of nostalgia and then go, well, A, it's not for me, right? This is supposed to be getting in a new audience, so it's for someone else. Then you can sit back and enjoy it. or at least you should be able to. Then again, what do I know? Just a kid at heart. Oh no, can't do that there. So, and I can, after my one stint with nostalgia trying to hold me back from enjoying cool stuff, that was the one time, and after that I was just like, there's no reason. This is all awesome. Let's enjoy it together. I feel good. I've not seen it yet. After all the movies we watched together, I've learned to just turn off my brain when watching stuff now and just enjoy it. Yeah, here's a hot take. Master of the Universe Revelation is amazing. It is. Lied about the show 7 months ago. Like what? Look at the title. He-Man is no... Yeah, okay, and? I mean, like I said, I like the direction they're going with it. The fact that, yeah, He-Man was there. He plays a huge part, because he's He-Man. But he's not the focus of the show. It's about the Masters of the Universe. It was about everybody and their arc. Little storytelling here and there. Who would have thought that little storytelling hurts people feeling? It's like, come on. Come on. Let it go. I don't know, man. Maybe they are mad, though, about Teela. I mean, I thought she was awesome. And the one thing that I really did like is how they made Evelyn also awesome. Right? I had always said, I'm like, man, she's the one who's not getting any type of love in the MCU. I mean the MCU. In Masters of the Universe. Like, she was always my pick for, like, ultimate bad guy. Like, I always thought she was gonna be awesome. So, but that's just me. Once again, what do I know? That's what I mean. Look at the title. Not He-Man. I do too. I mean, this is the same crowd that wanted grown-up Star Wars and then complained when they got it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know why people are just angry. Why has everyone got to be angry? And for no reason. Like, why are you? You should just be happy that this exists. Although, did you watch the little, like, behind the scenes thing? The revelations of Revelation. Like, they did a little interview with all the voice actors and stuff. And they did a commercial. They had a little commercial with Kevin Smith and the other guy, Jason Mewes. Did you see that? Or did you watch that one? The interviews were kind of fun, but I have issues with that commercial. Oops. No? No one? Was I the only fool who followed that up? Twilight, what's up? We're finally hitting color. Color! Oh my goodness. Whimsy, are you gonna get that? You gonna get that Huion off a Wish? Roll the dice. Get a Huion computer for like $4 and see if it's any good. Now I do have to say that I ordered their huge light box, like the really thin light box, off of Wish, and it works perfect. Like, it was great. It didn't have the plug, but there's all kinds of stuff, like all kinds of the USB plugs. excuse me. So I stopped using, like, I had the really big, thick, clunky ones, and I was like, oh, you know what we can do? We can throw these away because this thing is awesome. It's nice and thin. It's huge. Fits my 11 by 17. I think it's like a 12 by 18 thing. It's great. Great, I tell you. Not much, just hanging on this obnoxious warm Sunday evening. I haven't seen a lot of outside today. I'm not even gonna lie about that. I'm just like, whatever. Outside? Who needs outside? When do you want me to drop off the weapons? Whenever. I'm here. I'm here. You're the one who always has specific things. I mean, I do have a dentist thing on Thursday, which would probably cause some problems, but I mean, whenever. Morning, afternoon, I'm here. And you're more than welcome to hang out, you know what I mean? You're so close to 300 followers. Yeah, but remember that time? There was a time where I had 3,500 followers. How close are we? Oh, wow, only 5. Oh snap, hype, what? They got deleted. Oh yeah. Sweet, I'll be bringing crystals, bowls, and baskets. Okay, when did that happen? It happened last week. Yeah, it happened last week. And this one person showed up and was like, hey, if you say pog, with pog or poggers, if you yell pog or poggers, I'll give you some followers. And I was like, okay. I thought it was a bot, right? But a person kept talking back and forth to me. They just had a bunch of bots, and then was like, yeah, you know, and they were just like, blah, 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 blah. And they dropped 3,000, like 200 followers, and it took. When did the mass deletion happen? They were gone on Monday. Was it Monday? Yeah, they were gone on Monday. So it took them, I don't know, we'll say a week. Yeah. It was funny for that moment. And like, oh, well, you look at that. I'm important now. It'll all go away soon. Not okay, keeping it off the white. Whoops. Well, at least that's the worst that happened. Yeah, well, it wasn't my fault. I'm like, I didn't do anything. But I mean, I guess I can see how that could have looked like I was trying to do something. Like, dude, this person came in and dropped them. Although they did ask. Miss Ebony was talking about how they did something like that to a friend. Didn't ask, just came in and dropped everything. check. Oh. Save, because I know me. So, you know, Skip, you know how I was like, oh, here's when I'm doing the big debut for things. You're right, we're going to do it at AwesomeCon and all that kind of good stuff. Then I went to BlurredCon, and someone was like, yeah, you know what? This person over here is the same person who works for, or they do Otakon, Artist Alley too. And they're like, I'm going to ask them if they still have tables, right? So I didn't know who that person was. So I then talked to Eric from Artway Alliance, and I was like, hey, you know, maybe you know this person, or maybe you can find out when and stuff like that. So he reached out and found out, you know, who the person was, knew that person, and then was like, hey, can you tell me when the next thing is, you know, for 2022, so that we can get our name in the hat. And, you know, just out of curiosity, do you have any tables? And they wrote back and was like, nope, we don't have any tables. This is when the stuff goes live, right? And then you know, wrote back and was like, thanks, you know, if for some reason something does open up, please just let me know, right? 2 days later, they come back and be like, hey, we have 2 tables for you. So guess what? I'm going to Otakon in 2 weeks. And so now I'm like, oh, it's all but it's ninja based. Crap. That means I should probably, you know, I should probably debut on at Otakon, because, well, that would make sense, right? That would just make too much sense to go all in with a ninja book in an anime convention. I swear to you, I wanted to debut everything in at AwesomeCon, but I mean, the opportunity, you know what I mean? It's like the opportunity to actually get the new crowd, you know, the anime crowd, in on what I'm doing would be amazing. Like, so looks like I'm debuting everything. I'm doing the big debut on the 6th of August. 6th of August, yeah, at Otakon. This year. Not next year. This year. So yeah. Look at me adding stress to my life. Or a fire. I don't know. Stress, fire, something. I don't know. No, it's Otakon. It's the biggest anime convention. I don't know if it's still the biggest anime convention in the United States, but it is definitely the biggest here on the East Coast, if memory serves me right. And it has been that way for a while. Now it's in DC. It used to be in Baltimore, Maryland. Now it's in DC. So, Anime Boston is bigger in my opinion. Okay. I mean, Anime Boston. Huh. Anime fan. Otaku convention, Otakon. Yeah. There you go. Plus convention equals Otakon. Oh, okay. Cool. So anime, you said Anime Boston. See, these are the ones that I'm going to have to look into for next year, because I really do believe that whilst going to comic conventions is going to be cool, right? The problem is, I mean, and comic people will love it too, and I'm not trying to stay away from comics, but I do think I need to introduce myself to another group of people, and if I could get anime people in on the love, especially now, and then maybe next year come in with a comic, or at least something small, that'd be great. Otakon is top 3. Okay, and then it used to be the big one. Anime November is in November 19th. I got a commission to get done by then. Borders only open on August 9th, so I'll have a hard time. I'll have to attend from afar. That's fair. But AwesomeCon happens on the 20th. So I'm just saying, you want to come visit us, give us common folk, you know, the presence. That would be a good time, especially if they open up the borders for you. Anime NYC. I can't do. Oh wait, November 19th through the 22nd. I'm assuming I'm gonna be in San Diego. Canadian Honor. Okay. Yeah. So, whoops. I think that it has been deemed a good idea to go to the special edition Comic-Con this year, and that is at the same time. So once again, I think all the anime conventions are happening next year, except for Otakon, which is happening, you know, this year. What? Wait, San Diego what? Yeah, San Diego is doing a special edition comic convention in November. It's Thanksgiving weekend. So they're doing, we don't know, like we have no clue as to what's going on. Like they haven't really released any information beyond this is what we think we're going to be doing. So in theory, you were talking about money, but in theory, they should have something pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to that. The wife was like, "Oh, you need to go." And I was like, "But it's over Thanksgiving." And then it was, "Take your son and you'll be fine." It's like, oh, okay. So we might be out in San Diego, depending. I don't know if I can get in. I mean, I've been a guest artist there for 10 years running, but that doesn't mean that same courtesy will be extended. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. We'll see. You said that you would run that's right, you'd run the table for tickets, that's right. But that we were talking about San Diego, like Comic-Con for next year. This one is something special. Like I have no idea what's going on. I hope it's extended. What? You hope that Comic-Con is extended? Yeah, no, that is next year. Like that one I kind of have a running thing, right? Where I can come in, oh, San Diego Prime. No, that's still, yes. No, that's you, yes. San Diego next year, you are the one who is on our list to go. For sure. That's not a question at all. I have the hotel and stuff ready for that already. So, like, there's no issue there. I got you. But this one, the San Diego Special Edition, is special. And I have no idea what's actually going on yet. I talked to the program directors and whatnot, and they're like, we're going to be releasing information after San Diego at Home, which is today's the last day. So I'm assuming sometime next week or the week after, they're going to be releasing information about the special edition show. So blue. Tilt this down a little bit. You guys are done? Oh, I'm done. Haven't seen San Diego since I lived there 17 years ago. Nice. Let's see. I was thinking that. Yep, you're right. Woo, sick. Okay. Who's you? Me or single? Okay. Let me rephrase. Okay. So I get tickets, right? I get tickets. I get an extra ticket, presentation tickets, all kinds of stuff. So the thing is that if I know that multiple people are trying to come, I try and get extra tickets. Okay. And one way that I know I'm going to get Single Digit on is to have him be one of the speakers at my lecture. Right. So that way he'll get a ticket because he's going to be on a panel. And, whether he can then make that panel is something completely different, but, whatever. But, so he'll have like a working one, and then, like I said, there's just times when because I get an exhibitor table and then a guest pass and all kinds of stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I have tickets, and yes, I'm pretty sure Twilight, like I haven't gone under 3 extra tickets in a long time. So, Single Digit has definitely got one. Whether my wife wants to come or not, right, will determine if I have 2 extras or 1 extra. Yeah, no. You, sir, got bored at the small convention in like no time. And I can't actually do anything with you. There's no space for you to sit. And I'm working. San Diego is probably the one convention where I'm legitimately working.
Well, the reason I got so bored is because I couldn't sell anything.
Well, I'm sorry that you couldn't sell anything.
Because you're too good, and I'm
People came and looked at your stuff a lot.
Yeah, but that is not fine.
Well, you know what? You can't always be like, I need to sell a lot of stuff right here, right now. Nobody knows you, man. You should be happy that people looked at your stuff in the first place.
I got more people looking at my stuff when I did Pride.
You are also a lot younger. So, yeah. Anyway, okay. Who's you? Okay, so I hopefully we cleared that part up. I'm saving all the movies. Save your money, because I'm telling you. Okay, I don't know. The best thing for me, as far as why I can go to San Diego and not come back broke, is because I have a table that I have to sit behind to do commissions and stuff like that. If I was given free reign to roam for 5 days straight, I would be broke. There's so much stuff there. There's so much stuff there. And as we've established with my wife, I love her, but she will also enable me. And I remember walking in the morning at one convention when she was there, and there was this darkness statue. It was beautiful. I mean, it was beautiful.
Bro, that is nice.
And then it was like $1,000 some odd. And she was like, "You should get it." And I'm like, "Excuse me?" Like, you should. I'm like, "No." It's like, "No, you should get it. You deserve it. It's good. You deserve it." And I'm like, it took me a lot of inner strength to say no, and to remember that I had children, and all the little pieces to this very immaculate statue would be broken. So if you don't pay attention to what you're doing, you will lose your money. Will just burn holes in you. We took Kenny one year, and he brought, I don't know, I think he said he brought like maybe $300, you know, and he had spent all his money in the first day. And I'm talking about that. He came in with $300 for the week. Like, it was his food money, it was his, the transportation money, it was spending money. And I'm like, dude, you came in here with less than $1,000 to your name. Bad idea. If you don't have 1,000, like, literally, if you don't walk in there going, I have $1,000 to spend, then you're not going to enjoy it. Because it's just, with food and travel and all kinds of, especially if you start going to the after parties and stuff like that, forget it. But like I said, he blew all his stuff on the preview night, which is only like 4 or 5 hours long. So it's real easy to lose your money, like, quickly. So definitely save all the monies. All the money. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Trying to go back up. 17 years ago. Carlsbad. From Carlsbad. Carlsbad is pretty nice. It also has the Ninja Turtle. Not the Ninja Turtle, but IDW Studios is out there. We walked right up to their door. So we got it now. Totally. We'll work for tickets. Okay. People love looking. They don't always buy. Yep. See, Single Digits was talking to you and said, people love looking. They don't always buy. Free reign to Rome is dangerous. I know. I do want to go in as a fan once. Like when I first went in 2007, I was just a teacher, right? And we just kind of roamed around and did all the panels, did all the after parties. Like, it would be nice to be able to do that one more time and just experience the convention, go to panels, talk to people with no agenda, or to go, I'm going to set up meetings with Hasbro, Mattel, and just, that's it. So, I'm just saying, it'd be nice to be able to do that one more time. There's so much stuff. I still have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game. Oh yeah? Nice. I wonder what's enabling. But you need a hotel. You'll be broke that way. That's not true. I mean, okay, if you do your hotel by yourself, sure. But we normally get 3 people. Like 3 or 4, depending on how many people come. We put like 4 people into the room. And the room that I have is pretty darn cheap. And for the week, and it comes with breakfast, right? Like they have a really, it's not great, but they got waffles and eggs and stuff like that. Comes with breakfast. You get a hotel. Everyone has their own separate bed. It's clean. It's always been clean and stuff like that. And I think in the end, it's like, depending, like sometimes I get a discount on the hotel, but it's like $350 to $400 for the week. I don't think that's bad if you're going, everyone got their own bed, nobody's sleeping on the floor, nobody's in the bathtub, you get lunch, it's next to the bus line for San Diego, and it's, like I said, it's like $400. So, you know what I mean? I found it great. It's a great spot. It's great. The people there are nice. It does have a pool, but in the 12 years that I've been going to it, I never once set foot in the freaking pool. I'm horrible. But yeah, so I know some people are like, you should get an Airbnb. I'm like, yeah, but they cancel on you. Like you'll, and it happened. Some people got into the hotel that we were staying at, and we were talking, and they were just like, man, I had to get this hotel room because I had an Airbnb, and the first one was, they told me it was like a beach resort, and what happened was it was a trailer on the edge of the beach, no air conditioning, and no electricity, no like, like no nothing. Thanks for the share, Skip. Had no nothing, cost an arm and a leg, and it was infested with bugs, right? So he left that one, tried to get another Airbnb, got it, they took his money, and then the day he was supposed to go in, they canceled it on him. So, you know, I mean, people are like, you should do Airbnb because Airbnb and Airbnb. But I'm like, I like the idea of, hey, you have this hotel. Like, this hotel is yours. Like, period. Thank you for that, host. So, but yeah, like I said, I've done pretty well finding the hotel. So, airport candy, oh no. He expected to eat at Jack in the Box. There is a Jack in the Box right down the street from where we stay. There's a Jack in the Box and a McDonald's and a Denny's. Right? The location we have is fantastic because, like I said, it's got a Starbucks, which, you know, who cares? But it's got a Starbucks, McDonald's, Jack in the Box, Denny's, Wiener Schnitzel, 2 Mexican restaurants that are a chain, which is hilarious because they are literally like 2 blocks apart from each other. Some local coffee shop, and then Winchell's. This diner, this 24-hour like diner bakery thing, is the main reason why we stay at that hotel. It is absolutely phenomenal. Best donuts. They're the reason why I love Cronuts. If you don't understand what a cronut is, oh man. Cronuts are heavenly and dangerous and oh my goodness. And we were introduced to Cronuts at this deli. Absolutely fantastic. So good. So, Single Digit, just know that when we go, right? When you go, just know we're going to introduce you, Hernandez and I are going to introduce you to this deli, and your life will not be the same. Like, period. So, I'm just saying, you need to know that going in. Like, that's just all there is to that. You need to know that going in. Okay. Hasbro Mattel. I miss working at the toy store for a week. Yep. You're paying an extra $100 for the pool access to not use it. Probably. Oh, and this hotel is awesome. They allow you to ship stuff like 2 weeks early if you need to. They're like, yeah, just let us know. We know you're coming in for San Diego. We'll just put it under this thing. You know, this hotel is awesome. And I've been there so long that they know me by voice. So when I call on the phone, right, you know, after talking to me for like beyond hello, they're like, oh, hi, Mr. Tillman. How are you doing? Like, I had to change it once they canceled San Diego again this year. And I was like, oh man, I gotta, you know, I have to change the dates. And they're like, oh, Mr. Tillman, how are you doing today? And I was like, oh, okay, hey. They're like, I thought that was you, but I just wanted to make sure. I'm like, this is amazing. So, yeah. You got a nice little spot. And are living there too. Wait. So, well, if you ever get fully stuck. My mom has 2 extra bedrooms and loves company. Oh, really? Doesn't matter, living there now. Oh, nice. Where are you guys? You're in. I don't know why, but I'm like, you're in Vegas, aren't you? No, or Los Angeles. I mean, not Vegas. Or am I just making that up? I might be making it up. We're in Bonita. Oh, okay. Oh, San Diego Pride Couch. It's okay, because it'll be where you're sleeping. Oh, jeez. Come on. No AC, but we're all pretty chill. Oh, I like to think stepdad's a little awkward, but we can't all be winners. You have no AC? How can you not have AC? I don't understand how people don't have AC. Like, I just... That's something that is so beyond me. I'm like, I can't with no AC. Like, it's like, somebody save me. There's no AC in here. Still in Cali, close to the border. Oh, okay. I love that they know you. Oh yeah, it's crazy. I love that place. Like, they're great. Control S. All right, you look at that. Got the flats in. Really need to bring in a character with the colors. Thank you for making things weird. Alright, so now we need to come in and take this and that. Okay, we're gonna come over here. Actually, we don't need you anymore. Thank you. Your services are greatly appreciated. And now we're gonna find out which. Oh, that's right. We gotta make that all white, don't we? Or dark. Do we make it light and then make the dark come over it? Or do we make it dark and make the light come over that? I think this answer cannot be made until we actually fill in the white. So I'm gonna come in here. I forgot all about that. Select that, and this, and this, and this, and that. And then that should be good. We'll select, it's a good start. Expand, we'll say by 2. And we'll fill it with white. Alright. Now we'll be able to make some honest decisions. They have the ocean. Okay. Like nowhere in SoCal has air conditioning. It's brutal. Ugh. We have a little window unit, but the more inland you go, the more you get accustomed to sweating 24/7 or a little bit. Ugh. That sounds horrible. Oh, that's right. I still need to change the thing on that. Forgot. I knew there was something that I needed to do. I was like, yeah, I did. I added a lurk. And then I promptly forgot that I wanted to, since you can, I wanted to change the emote for it, you know, to make it more Ninja Empire-y. So I need to do that. And I was thinking about it today too. I was like, there's something I was supposed to do and completely forgot about it. Oh no, it is absolutely full credit your way, because I never would have done it any other way. And we're like, oh, you're lurking, great, have fun. So yeah, no, definitely would never have happened if it weren't for you. It's like, yeah, trying to become professional. I'm trying. I don't know how successful it's gonna be. Ooh, my banner should be getting here soon. I'm excited. Anything else that needed it? Alright. I think now we can come back. Oops. Yeah, that's the one I wanted. So I think. See, because if we do the light one, then the square and rectangle designs will be the dark color. But if we do the light one, or the dark one, then the light ones will be. So I think we're going to have to go light. And we're going to have to move you over. Get you more into the center. And we'll worry about if we need to make you bigger or not later. Alright, so we'll call this one flats. No, we don't need a highlight, we just need accents. I'm trying to get back into labeling my layers. One of the things I miss a lot living in Santa is Boston Market. Boston Market has been banned from our house. I hate that. I was like, Boston Market has been banned from our house. Like I said, Crystal's all like, no. The wife, just like, no, just no. Doesn't even play. Like, no. Like, no. None of that. And then I always kid, you know, I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to take you to Boston Market for our date. They're like, I will divorce you. It's what I can afford. Okay. However, their creamy spinach is divine, yeah? I think we're going to do the light from this way. Alright, so we're going to make the light come from over here. Kind of push him completely, not completely, but for the most part, he's going to be in shadow. Whoa. No. Okay. First you got to get it on the right layer. Otherwise you start making a mess. Alright, so come in like so. Okay. Uh-oh, man. I'm always yawning. No boss. Battle Royale. No! Did you start it? Did it happen or did you fail at the... Oh yeah, it's one word, man. It has begun. Oh man, I'm getting messed up. Oh, at least I'm not the first to go. Not the first. It's like, not the first, but I'm, you know. Oh no. Who's gonna make it? Oh! With a barely win. He's like, ha 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 ha. You can't stop me. Oh man. Yeah, I just thought about it. I'm like, it's a good thing that my banner's coming. Holy crap. I'll be strawberry touchdown. What's up? I just remembered. I'm like, man, if I'm going to Otakon, I think it would be great to have a banner. Look left. What are we looking at? Hydrate. See, that sticker is awesome. Like, I look at the chat, but not that. So. So, like I said, it's a good thing that they were like, "Oh, your banner has shipped." It's like awesome. 'Cause otherwise, I'd be hurting because at anime conventions, my goodness, they don't play those sticker towers and all that kind of stuff. That's just the norm there. So if I don't have a banner, I ain't sticking out at all. What's up? Nothing. Just finished a makeup look. Oh, nice. That's cool. Whatchamacallit, some creative licensing going on there. Knowing full well ain't no highlight coming in like that. Alright, this. I really should tighten up, because that is upsetting me like no one's business. Oh, that's right. Alright, there we go. That's better. Okay. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to select that. With the brush. So what kind of makeup look did you manage to get done? So this would be in shadow for sure. Highlight would come there. This would then come up. So, Dead Space? Oh, nice! Were you streaming? Or just on your own? Yeah.
Can you turn my computer off?
Yes.
Mine too.
Yes. I shall.
Alright, good night.
I won the Battle Royale.
Okay.
Wait, how many
No,
Battle
it's-
Royals did I win?
Yeah.
Because when I came in, I had 300 points, and now I almost have 2,000.
I don't know. Single digit kind of throws in battle royales whenever he freaking feels like it. He thinks he can always win, but he keeps getting destroyed.
L.
I won the first ever one and get owned ever since. Yep. That doesn't look right. And I think that this should come this way. Yep. Here, bring that up. Like so. Love my angles. Sometimes, you know, I look at other people's work and I'm like, man, that's so, like, they have such a soft, like, look to their stuff, and I'm like, let's put a triangle here for the highlight. I'm like, it'll be fun. Like, oh wait, it's not gonna be as awesome as I want it to be. It's like, I think it's gonna be awesome, but I left that triangle there, so I guess, you know, the joke's on me, because I kept it. You going hard. Guess, you know, the thing is that, you know, when okay, I have been trying to find what I do for a very long time. You know, like when I was in school, you know, I came from, oh look, he's one of 3 artists in high school, you know, overseas and all that kind of stuff. And so I never really had a lot of training or a lot of like, oh well, I'm, you know, I know exactly what I'm doing, because like when I went to SCAD, everyone knew what they were doing, everyone, right? And they're like, oh man, we're awesome, we know exactly what we're doing. And I was like, and so it took me a very, very long time to actually find what I would say is my style. Oh, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. But now it is literally become like the graphic style is definitely something that I am known for, right? And I have come to fully accept it. Like, I'm like, I think it's fun now, right? Because before I was like, man, my stuff's so angular. Look at how they did all this blending. It looks so pretty. Blah, 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 blah. And then I was like, guess what? Your brain doesn't think that way. So you don't, you know, like, I don't think that way. I'm like, I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't want to see it. I don't see it. So, you know, now I'm just like, oh yeah, look at me being different. You know what I mean? I was like, look at me being different. Let's see. I think you're working great. I couldn't ever. Oh, thanks, Elise. Thank you so very much. I went from he's the best artist in this school, in high school, to bruh, get your ish together in college. That's what I went to. I mean, I was, like I said, I was one of 3, and I was making comics, right? Like, that's what I did in, like, the lunchroom. I was like, man, I'm gonna make some comics here, and you want your character drawn? I was hustling, making money, you know. I'm like, oh, you want your character? You want you drawn? You want to be drawn as a character? It's gonna be this much money, right? And I was cheap. I was like $5, you know. But when you're young, like, I mean, because I did it in middle school too. So when you're young and you got a couple people giving you $5 in the lunchroom every day, it was like, this is great. And I think that's what started me, because I was like, oh wait, people will pay you money for this? It's a lot easier when you're younger. A lot easier when you're younger. That is for sure. But yeah, you know, it's just trying to go, I guess, just trying to get after whatever it is we're trying to do, you know? But it took me a while. Like, I wasn't the guy who came in and was like, look at how awesome I am. Look at me, you know? I wasn't Roman Reigns being like, acknowledge me, acknowledge me. Like that didn't happen. So, but now it's just like, oh, I actually have something. I have something that is different than most people. Oh. Right? There's not a lot of people who do more of a graphic style. Like everyone's trying to get into that super painted, like, hey, look at how super realistic this is. Unless you're an anime, right? Like anime, they have a look and everyone is doing that look. But you know, for like Western comics and stuff, everyone's kind of moving towards that painterly style, and I'm like, I'm doing something different. It's also a lot easier when you realize accept your passion in life before your late 30s. It's like, I'm not in art college and it's testing my confidence. Yeah, you were the one who kicked me in the ass and made me realize my abilities. Yeah, I was good at that. So even at a young age, right, I was always like, oh, you know what, I just want to be, I wanted to be the editor. Like I've always wanted to be the art director. Always wanted to be the guy who could come in, because I remember what I said. I was like, I want to be the idea guy who doesn't have to do the work, but when people don't understand the vision, you can come in and be like, no, like this, because you know, I still had some type of ability, and I'd be like, no, like this. And what I've realized was that was a teacher. Right? Like over my time, I start realizing, I'm like, no, what I always wanted to be was a teacher. Right? Whether it was on a big project or something, but I always was like, I want to be a teacher. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to help people see what they can do and push them, be like, oh, well, look, you know, you did this here, and you know, if you did this way, then it would look so much, you know, stronger, or your composition would be so much stronger if you did this. You know, that's just what I always wanted. I didn't even know it. Like, the universe knew that I wanted to be a teacher way before I did, and they were laying down groundwork way before I even, like, I fought being a teacher. I was like, man, I don't want to be no teacher, because, you know, stupid stigmas of that time. You're a teacher because you can't make it in the industry, which always made me mad. That always got me, like, all the time. Like, oh, you're a teacher because, you know, you can't make it, because if you could, you'd be doing that. It's like, who do you think trains the people who do it? Like, I just watched Masters of the Universe, and one of my students is the head, you know, like, he's like the art director over at that studio that did it. One of my students. I taught him. You know? So, if I suck, how could I teach you? Right? It just, So, I fought being a teacher for the longest time. And then I was tired of working at Target. That's pretty much what happened. I was like, man, working at Target kind of sucks. And so the position opened up, and my former boss was like, hey, I know the department chair over there, and I'll put in a good word. Next thing I know, I was working at AI. That's how the AI story started. Ah, the hell? What? I couldn't make it as a teacher. I dropped my teaching program. Single digit U skip. our team. Yeah. Let's see. I have the ability, but not the ideas for Big Vision. You come up with the ideas and I'll do the work. See, the thing is that I gotta hit this lottery, man. Because if I did, man, I would love to have that opportunity, right? Just once to come in and then go, let's make this. All the things that we said that would be cool and we made it awesome. Let's do that. Oh my goodness. I would love that. You say I made you watch it like it was a bad thing. You like that movie. Don't try and fool the people who weren't there. Trying to act like you were upset or something. Don't let him fool you. There's a part 7. There's a part 10. It literally a ninja. Yep. The best part of that movie that he was a ninja. Like, wait a minute, how did he do that? Ninja. Wait, wasn't he just right there? Yeah, and he just ninja bombed his way out. And now he's back over here. 7 and 8 are probably the most ninja Jason has ever been. And I think, you know, clearly that's why those are my favorites. Clearly. When Jason X goes to space. Blech. Yep, that's the official, like, 10th in the series. But, ugh. Gosh, that movie was so bad. So bad. I need to give that just a little bit, because that is making me upset right now. Come in just, nope, a little bit of black. Come in just a little bit. Give it a bit of a blade. All right. No. There we go. Didn't meet the criteria. No guns, one location. Of course. Of course it did. Camp Crystal Lake. Jason used every single weapon but a gun. So, you know, in the end, I win. And like I said, don't let him fool you. He enjoyed it. There we go. Now that's a little bit thicker, so I'm not. It met all the criteria. It's always got one fly, and it's just like, oh, there's people. I love you. And fly in your face. I thought you were trolling me because Amazon went to space. No. Jason even got a space mask. He did. Ninja Jason. Yep. It's a real movie. It is. It is. I've seen it more than once. I have too. It's horrible. The movie's bad. I'm not even gonna lie. That movie's bad. I like some bad movies. But that one, you're just like, man, how the hell do you screw up Jason? They managed. Well, you know what though? I'm not even gonna act like it's the worst Jason, because there was a Jason. It was outside of canon, like they were trying to remake Jason, and I forgot who the director was, but he made him run. Like, run. Jason doesn't run. And I mean, I'm not kidding you. Jason was like, with his machete. I'm like, that, no. No. I saw that in the trailer and I was like, I am done. I am done. And then, of course, Jason Goes to Hell, which was an atrocity to movies. So, well, dinner is done. Gotta eat. It was amazing. Have a good con. Oh, thank you, Elise. Thank you so very much for hanging out. Showing some love means a lot. Thank you so very much. Enjoy your dinner. Oh man, I could have made you watch Saw, but I think Jason was better. I think it was a better choice. Oh, I love Saw. I love Saw 2. The first one. The first couple were okay. I think after a while it just went gore. Like that was the thing. They're like, we're gonna do gore for gore's sake, and I'm like, eh. The first one, it was all like a, mind games, and those were good. I thought those were good, but after that, it was just kind of like, I'm gonna attach all these things to you and just blow your face apart by putting a bear trap in your mouth, and then hiding the key into someone else's eyeball that you have to eat in order to get it. And it's just, nah. Yep, and it's bad. It is. I'm sure I've seen worse movies though. Gotta watch over and over again. Yeah. Jason Goes to Hell is the one where he was a worm and went into people's ears, right? Yeah, that's the one. That is the horrible one. The first couple for sure. I think I couldn't handle much after 3. Yeah, I think that's where I was too. Nope, not me. No horror movies for me. Well, I mean, Jason's not really a horror movie. If you're talking about Jason, Jason's not a horror movie. Jason is a slasher film. It's like, and that's it. That is all Jason is. Because it's one of those things where you're like, oh, I actually had someone ask me once, what's the plot between Friday the 13th? I'm like, there's no plot. No plot of Friday the 13th. He just comes along and kills people. Like, it's, they tried the plot thing and it didn't work. Because, the first one had a plot, and it was like, the first one was alright. And then the second one made no sense. Because they was like on a farm and he just came back. No information, just came back and was like, I'm killing everything. And he was like, wait, who is this guy? Like, what? Huh? He was like, I don't understand. But once Jason became supernatural, it was like, yes. Yes. That's when I got the most fun out of it. When it became supernatural. No lie, he was a worm that possessed people. He was. Yeah. I watched them through my fingers. I'm a huge baby. I hate jump scares. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of jump scares. It's Jamie Lee Curtis running and screaming. Ah. Wait, which... Yeah. If there's blood, I'm not watching it. Fair. But can you please explain how the girl in part 7 got superpower? I don't know. She was born with them. She was... Come on, man. She was, Jean Grey. They just didn't call her by her real name. That's all. I mean, come on. Weren't you paying attention? I mean, Do better. Follow the story. By the way, that's not the story. Like, at all. Gosh. It's not the story because there was no story. Jason just came back to kill things. That's just all there was to that. She just got powers for no reason. It was in the Halloween series, not just... Yeah, that's true. You know how much I watch the movies. No explanation, no foreshadowing. Nope. Jean Grey. Phoenix from X-Men. The girl in 7 had Junior's powers for no reason. With Jason? Yes. And she killed Jason with mental fire. And I used killed... Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, did she, though? Did she really? Because... No, she didn't kill him with fire. Remember her dead dad that has been dead for, like, 15 years. Came out of the water perfectly preserved to snatch Jason. He was mildly burnt. I think he was knowingly burnt. Right? Like he was mad that his clothes caught on fire. And he was like, what the hell? I think that's what it was. He was just mad that he was on fire. Or he was mad that he naturally didn't like people on fire. You know? Like, he's like, oh man, fire. Why didn't I think of that? Okay, I need to watch this. The Twilight Way. He was mildly burnt, perfectly intact to hug Jason to death. Yeah, there was nothing wrong with him. Nothing. He was just like, oh, hey, remember I was down here? It's so weird. Like, that scene, I mean, the whole movie was kind of bananas, but, like, that part of that movie, you're just like, wait, what? Like, that, you're not making much sense here, and nobody cared. Like, I think they were absolutely unapologetic about how much they're like, we don't care. We're not going to tell you anything. You came for a Jason movie, and by golly, we're going to give you a Jason movie. Like, that was it. They're just like, yeah, don't care. Don't care. He looked younger. 15 years in a leg is great for the skin, apparently. Ha! You didn't remember. Oh, I told you. It's like, the movie was great. I remember it because we watched it last night. Oh, don't do that. Don't hate. Don't hate. He's trying to be cool now that he's here. He's like, no, I did not. I didn't like it. I did not. Oh, that's why. I'll forget all of it like 12 years. Like everything will be forgotten. See, you know what? The thing is, I think we're gonna need to start trying to find some licenses. You know, like just get things to try and make stuff with. Keep seeing all these people make movies and pitches, and you're just like, how in the world did that get money? And then you watch it and you're like, this movie is horrible. Someone went into the boardroom and was like, hey, so I got this idea, right? And I think it'd be pretty cool. And then they pitch it and you're like, that sounds horrible, let's do it. Like, this is gonna be a train wreck, we should do it, throw more money at it. More money, I say, more. I mean, character must have memory loss. It must be better than Ben Affleck. Yeah. In the room, and I know I had 13 people in the room, and I didn't run my thing. I was like, oh man, I should probably run that. Yeah, those are my stipulations to him. Yeah, it was weird. I was like, I got 13 people up in here. What's going on today? Oops. Do. You must have a memory loss and be a better actor to play Batman than Ben Affleck was cast for. There may have been some heat behind those words when I said them, because I thought he was a horrible choice. I've been told that he wasn't that bad, but I'm like, I mean, I can see Ben Affleck as Batman. I mean, as Bruce Wayne. Sure. I can see him as Bruce Wayne, but not as Batman. And then I love how everyone like goes back to like Michael Keaton and stuff. I'm like, man, that was the 80s. I don't want to hear that. See what scraps I have to deal with. Castaway. What you gonna pick? There are flames. The Traveler. Just the literal. Oh, really? Now, granted, you have to understand, I did not give any movie where he played Batman the time of day. I didn't watch Justice League. I didn't watch Batman vs. Superman because it looked stupid. So he might not be getting a fair shot from me, right? But all I can say is it just seemed, I don't know. Not to mention he pulverized someone in the, he was literally punching someone in the face until his head went through the freaking floor. I was like, I mean, I think that's a bit excessive. And then goes back to Alfred and he's like, I forgot how much I love this. And even Alfred was like, yeah, see, that's the problem. You ain't supposed to be punching people like that. But, like I said, could be wrong. He can see him as Batman, but not as Bruce, really, I'm picking Captain Marvel. She had memory loss, but I have to convince him that Brie Larson would be a better Batman than Ben. I just hate Ben Affleck as both Batman and Bruce Wayne. That's fair. Didn't Jason Bourne have... Yeah, we mentioned Jason Bourne. That's, the thing is that those are the obvious choices. You're like, oh, well, you could do this. I'm like, yes, you could. But I can also try and pull a. We're calling it the Bakia. We're calling it the single digit because, he royally, like, he set stipulations for the Hernandez, and then it was perfectly set up to watch Aliens, and then 2 days before it was time to watch the movie, he goes, oh, by the way, it can't be Aliens. It was so dirty. Like, no apology neither, just, oh, by the way, it can't be this. It's like, what? So I'm like, I don't want to just hit him with the Bakia, but I don't know, because I liked the Bourne series. So I mean, I think it dragged on for a little bit too long, but I really did enjoy the Bourne series. I thought it was fun. So I don't foresee myself going, nah, let's not watch that. But Bakia, Hernandez, and myself are both kind of on the, competitive side. So it's like, I'm not trying to pick a movie that's just, oh yeah, that's gonna be the movie. So I don't know. I don't think I need to put a glass ceiling on Bakia. I think he's gonna find something that makes us, either regret life or just absolutely appreciate the fact that it's awesome. But not from this factory. Born Identity, when you said, I know, which means I'm not picking it too obvious. See what I mean? I told you. I always mix up Jason Bourne movies with Minority Report. My husband gets mad at me because one more than the other, but I always forget which one until halfway through the movie. I can do both. Regret and appreciate are my specialties. You never watched Jason Bourne? I mean, they are what they are. They're fun little action movies. I'm still not I don't think I'll ever be a fan of shaky cam. And I feel as though that's where they really introduced shaky cam. Like, it was just everywhere, and it's like, I'm like, I don't need to be in the fight. I came to the movies so that I could separate myself from the other world. That doesn't mean that I need to be part in the world. Like, I don't need to be in it. It's one of those ones where it's like, let me just believe that I'm in it. Don't need to actually put me in it. But maybe that's me. Maybe that's just me. So many other people like it. They like it. Tom Cruise versus not doing violent movies. The first movie, shaky cam, was done well, but the rest went too far, too hard, too shaky. Yeah. Sure, I like Minority Report because I feel like he puts on a Bourne movie and halfway through I'm like, where are the three people in the bathwater? Both average looking guys. Did you read the movie? I respect it. Never saw Minority Report. Oh, really? The trailers show a lot. It's true. Minority Report was fun. It was like Minority Report was fun. Man, look at how this guy's coming together. Look at that. See, and this is why I firmly believe that I should get an inker, right? Because if I had an inker, they could do all the inks, and then they can give me this, and I would be so happy, right? And I can just come in and do my colors and bring it to life and stuff like that, and not have to worry about inking. Ugh. I really do need to like get my kids to learn how to ink. Be like, here, you know what? You do this, because I don't want to. You're like, now I really have to watch one of these two movies tonight. We need to sit you down and make you watch some movies. Actually, I shouldn't lie, because Hernandez and Brian would ask me if I've seen insert movie here. And it's like, no. They actually haven't lived life. There's some movies, man. It's like, wait a minute, you haven't watched this movie yet? What is wrong? How did you make it to be an hour? I think it's more that. It's like, how in the world did you make it into our circle and you haven't actually watched this movie? You know what I mean? I think that's the question. It's not necessarily like, oh my goodness, you haven't lived until you've seen this movie. It's just, how in the hell are we watching movies together and you haven't seen this? Just like, you know, when Solar Babies came up, I was like, I've seen this movie. Like, I've actually watched this movie. And it's like, really? It's like, yes. And then I started, you know, I was like, oh yeah, and it's got this machine and it does this, that, and the other thing. And then he starts showing it. He's like, ha ha ha. I'm like, see? Death Machine. So, you haven't seen Roadhouse? Dude. Roadhouse is just one of those movies. I don't know if it hold, like, I haven't seen it recently, so I can't tell you that it actually would hold up. You know, like, there's certain movies that they hold up the test of time, and there are certain movies that are just like, it doesn't matter. This is awesome, right? And so you're just like, it doesn't. The nostalgia of it is what makes it stand the test of time, right? And then there are those that just don't. And you're like, this movie was good when I watched it the first time. It is no longer that way. Ha! Don't hate on Ninja 3. Best 5 movies you'll ever watch. Don't care what you say. Okay. I hate to see people get killed or in trouble, but yet I made it through the Marvel movies. Okay. I haven't seen Roadhouse movies. Wait. Should I have husband put on a Bourne movie and then pretend I didn't mean the Bourne movie and I want a Minority Report now that I know which one is which, at least tonight? It depends. It depends on how he takes those kind of those kind of statements. We make mistakes. No, Ninja 3 was not a mistake. No, not at all. Nope, not a mistake. It's heartbreaking when you rewatch one you love, but it's not. Yeah. Well, I mean, G1 Transformers. I mean, it was good for when it was, but what holds on, what makes G1 Transformers cool is the nostalgia aspect of Transformers. Like that's pretty much it. I mean, it's still good, you know. Come back and watch it time to time. I'm gonna do it. Commence the husband trolling. The gym tomorrow to make him do 100 push-ups. What? Why are you making me do 100 push-ups? Like what I do? You should put on Equilibrium and say that it's Minority Report. Oh, that's a big jump. You put on one of the Bourne movies. Drop and give me 20. You mean Minority Report? No, one of the Bourne movies. Oh my goodness. No, I think this is just, these are small enough. These are big enough. And then we'll just, like so. Come in here and fix the horrible inking. Oh my goodness, you don't even like the Bourne movies. Do us all a favor and coordinator. Do I want to be famous? Oh, do I want to be famous? BG Eclipse, I would love to be famous, but I don't know. I don't think I can. Come on, Single Digit, what are you doing? I got bots up in here. Everflight, what's up? To hear meaning the Minority Report. Bot, yep. I wish I would have. He caught me too early. Oh no! Save. It's like, I know what you're doing and I don't like it. Drop that bad hammer. Want to be famous? Yes. Just not from you. Drop and give me 25. I documented that shit a while ago to avoid only getting to watch 10 minutes of Bourne Identity. Can you ever put on Minority Report? Like, I was hip to it already. but you hate this. Oh, just put it on for me. No, you're a liar. You should also start calling it the Minority Report. Minority identity. The Bourne Report. It's like the Bourne Report. This is how crazy things happen. Someone's listening through the ether. Then all of a sudden these things start happening. And we're like, wait a minute, weren't we joking about that? It's like, yeah. We were. The Tom Cruise identity. There we go. If he wonders why I can't remember what movie I like, I'll live with this. This is how we got snakes on. That's my husband. In case it wasn't super obvious. I had no idea. Zero clue. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Crap. Wait. The light's coming from here. Okay, no. We're good. So you gotta fill it in. You should see what we do to Crystal whenever we go over the studio. Yeah. She comes up with some good movies too. Her understanding of movies and how they came about and stuff like that. Like Rin Tin Tin being RoboCop's dog. That was still one of my favorites. Yes, because, you know, he was made out of tin. The dog's name was Rin, made out of tin. And therefore was RoboCop's dog. She was. I don't know if she still is. She wanted to make sure that Miss Ebony knew that she's the reason why I'm streaming tonight. Like, because she's quick about it's like, aren't you supposed to be streaming? I'm like, yeah. It's like, well, then that's what you should be doing because we don't want to get yelled at anymore. No, it was actually, we don't want Miss Ebony yelling at us again. I was like, you know what? You're kind of right. Am I on the wrong layer again? I am. Proclaimed her as my new friend, but yeah, we're new besties. I'll let her know. Let's use my other BFF. You're not getting away from me. Dun dun. What is it? Lexus or Audi? These cars for the Minority Report. I don't remember. It was Lexus. Okay. Or is it born? Is it something entirely different? Dun dun. It's Ben Affleck's dad. That because it's darker, right? Uh-oh. Whoops. So. Yep. Oh my goodness, it's almost time to go. Because that's how we roll. It's like, that's how we roll now. It's 11 o'clock. It becomes 11 o'clock. It's time to go. Okay, so let's do this real quick. So that's the light. The light's coming from the top, hitting here. This part would be... So this part in my eyes is in shadow. So we're gonna do at least up to that for that one. And then we're gonna come in here. We're gonna see how this works with the eyeballs. Alright, okay, so if we did that. Nope, it's definitely gotta come straight through. Oh no, there's a battle royal going on. Oh no! No, No, not for this. The battle royal is if you're in sorry, if you're in chat, it just happens. Oh, Kaplooey. Oh, TNT. TNT Honeycrafts is one. Take that. Noidawa. That's how they get you. That would hit light, so but if we came in and took some artistic liberties with light, bring that out, right? Right, we hit that with some artistic liberties like so. And then this, we come in and make dark as well. It comes over here. Like so. That might be too much. Don't want to overdo it. Come over here, and this would drop down like so. Right. Like that. Come in like so. And then this would drop underneath here. Like so. Erase this part, make it, whoops. Like so. That like that. Isn't even here. Is not a bot. No. Oh yeah, that's Lurk Supreme. Tyler is not a bot. Still waiting for Tillman to mod me so that I can have all the power. My power. I think that Single Digit is actually happy at this point that he is the only Doctor Doom right now. If I start making other people mods, there will be multiple Doctor Dooms. At least in the stream avatars. Because that's the way I have that set up right now. Is that the stream avatar, the moderators are Doctor Doom. Mostly because of him, because he was like, I want to be Doctor Doom. Is that how that works? Yeah. The world doesn't need more Doctor Dooms. The green guy? Yes, the green guy. All right, so I'm going to finish this arm, and then I'm going to run my ad, which clearly I should have ran earlier when I had 13 people watching. But I don't know. Figure I had to do some work before I can run an ad, you know? Next time I'll just be greedy for money. Like, Mwahaha! Takes my doom away from me. Ah. Alright, so I'm gonna save on that. He's almost done. I'm pretty sure I'm going to... What? Goro from Mortal Kombat. What? I'm beyond embarrassed by that question. The ninjas are VIP? No. No. The plain ninja is people who just follow. The Hanzo ninjas are people who are subscribed. Dr. Doom are moderators, and I'm Goro. And you should be able to, if you go back to the channel and look at the stream avatars, you should be able to get other people. So, just saying, if you want to change up who's there. You've hopped on late. The ninjas are deadly and silent. They're also unspeakable. Jeez, guy. I wanted to feel special. Sorry. He was like, sorry. Feel special. Change the person that you are. There are other Mortal Kombat people there and ninjas. So you can change who you are. I'm just saying. But let me run this ad real quick. I believe that all of you will not see it because you're all subscribed. So yeah. So I'm pretty sure that I'm going to go ahead and finish this guy off off stream. So you can be who you want from the list, right? Yeah. You can be who you want. Wherever you want. You just have to go back to the main... you have to go back to the main channel and then just scroll down. Oh, sense! Woo-woo! So, I'm really gonna punch you. What? So what should happen, or what you should be able to do, is like if you go to the channel, you actually go to the channel. Now I'm listening to myself. Woo, that's really bad. But if you scroll down, see the stream avatars right here? Right? All it was go to the main channel. So when you're here and you see all this, you scroll down and you see stream avatars. You see how there are all these other people here? You can just click. It shows you who you are here at the top. And then you can click on any of these other ones. That'll be unlocked. If you have now, some you have to buy, like you can buy people, but others are relatively cheap and stuff like that. The blockhead is the only one that you can actually switch out, like armors and colors and all that stuff. So yeah. I'm ready to punch you and get himself hurt. Discord. We need a shorthand for bare naked ladies. They are. I'll be okay. They are brain mush. Ha! Alright. Well, like I said, I saved that. It is 11:10. Let's see if anyone is rateable. We'll say hi to people. Okay, let's go here. Nobody's on. Nobody's on that I know that would be, you know. I'm not about the people, the other people that I have are like huge people. So, you know, I don't want to be like, hey, coming in with a couple people. So anyway, wait, you can raid. Wait, I have friends you can raid if you need friends to raid. She plays Animal Crossing in a suit. Okay, who is this person? Alright, playing Animal Crossings. We are going to raid Twilight's friend. Alright, and then, of course, when we get there, right? When we get there, hit the Ninja Raid. As we have in emotes. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go over there in 3, 2, 1. Alright, have a good night. And remember, before we leave, remember, born a ninja, die a ninja. Alright, let's raid this person. Let's go.